Hello, welcome to BNC Sports. I'm James Hill. Happy holidays. NBA, the pro basketball community, is mourning the loss of Celtics legend K.C. Jones. According to the Associated Press, K.C. Jones, the great Hall of Famer with the Boston Celtics, is gone at age 88. According to the Celtics, quote, Jones's family confirmed Friday that he died at an assisted living facility in Connecticut, where he had been receiving care for Alzheimer's disease for the past several years, end quote. More on K.C. Jones later in the show. The Boston Celtics hosting the Brooklyn Nets on Christmas, and at last check, the Celtics fall in that contest to the Brooklyn Nets. We'll have more on that game tomorrow. All right, let's show you the highlights there in the contest. There it is. We can show it to you today. Respect for K.C. Jones. The Brooklyn Nets are for real, folks. KD drops in 29 points. Kyrie Irving scores 34 points. Brooklyn wins it 123-95. Elsewhere, Golden State at Milwaukee. First quarter, Steph Curry pulls up and drains in 2 of his 19 points. 31-25 Bucks. In the second, Chris Middleton drives to the cup and drops in 2 of his 31 points. Giannis was in the house. He chipped in 15 points. And the Bucks blow out Golden State like a snowblower, 138-99. All right, in South Beach, Miami Heat hosting New Orleans Pelicans. Third quarter, Zion Williamson gets the rebound, shoots, and scores on the play. 74-59 Miami. Still in the third. Check out Duncan Robinson raising up here. He makes one of his 6 three-pointers, an NBA record in any half on Christmas. Miami too hot for the Pelicans on Christmas. The Heat win it 111-98. Your final, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets only played 16 minutes in the first half due to a sore leg. B.I. Brandon Ingram was in the house. He scored 28 for the Pelicans. The NBA on Christmas continues with the defending champion Los Angeles Lakers hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Tip-off 8 p.m. Eastern, and the nightcap features the LA Clippers on the road, Mile High. The Denver Nuggets hosting Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. Tip-off 10:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, ACC women's college basketball news. According to the Associated Press, quote, the Duke women's basketball team has ended its season amid the coronavirus pandemic, end quote. According to the Associated Press, the news comes from a person familiar with the situation. The Duke ladies basketball team last played December 16th. 2 student athletes testing positive to COVID-19. Coach Kara Lawson and the Lady Blue Devils are currently 3-1 on the season. Reportedly, the Duke men's basketball team will move forward playing basketball games. Duke women's basketball opting out due to COVID-19 pandemic concerns. Pro football, all right, on Christmas, fans get presents and memories of a lifetime. At last check, late in the fourth in the New Orleans Superdome, who dat? The Saints were leading the Minnesota Vikings 52-33. All right, HBCU football, the SWAC Week 1 kicks off February 27th. 2021, Alcorn State University Braves at Alabama A&M in Huntsville. Braves coach Fred McNair is the back-to-back SWAC Football Coach of the Year. Check out this BNC Sports exclusive. Open up on the road, you go into Alabama A&M. Again, what's the thought process going in between now and that kickoff?
Well, I guess the biggest thing is just the practice time that we're allowed to have during the course of this spring practice up until that game day. January 4th, the kids come back on campus and get ready for the spring. You have right at 8 weeks to get prepared. Normally you have 8 weeks before camp in July to get these kids up and running and strengthened and stronger, but we won't have that. We'll just go into a spring camp in January to get these young men ready for February 22nd. So it's going to be different. My biggest fear is the kids not being in the condition that they need to be in, and just trying to maintain, keep the injuries down, and making sure the young man's in shape. So it's going to be different for us as a staff. We're making preparation for that now. We setting our calendars up to where the days we're going to be able to practice and things of that nature. And my biggest fear is the rain. The climate that we have here at Alcorn is always a big issue during that time of the year. In January, February, March, all the way through. Just being able to go out and practice with rain and lightning and stuff like that. So we got to prepare for all that, and just make sure that we're getting the right hours in to practice and getting the young men ready for that first ball game against Alabama A&M.
All right, Coach McNair, Alcorn State University. Finally, it is time for our BNC King of the Hill. He's a two-time NCAA champion, a gold medal Olympian, and a Hall of Famer with the Boston Celtics. Casey Jones, the 8-time NBA champion with the Celtics, is our BNC King of the Hill. Casey Jones was born May 25th, 1932 in Taylor, Texas. He passed December 25th, 2020 at age 88 with the University of San Francisco Dons men's basketball. Jones teamed up with Celtic great Bill Russell to help win the 1955 and the 1956 NCAA championship. You're looking at video from Game 7 of the Celtics and the Lakers in the NBA Finals back in 1966. And Casey Jones was selected 13th pick in the second round of the 1956 NBA draft by the Boston Celtics. With the Celtics, Casey Jones helped win 8 NBA championships as a player. He won 2 NBA titles as an assistant coach with the Celtics, and he also won 2 more as a head coach with the C's. In 1989, Casey Jones was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Casey Jones is our BNC King of the Hill. In fact, Casey Jones was a flat-out winner, folks. In fact, Jones was actually an assistant coach of the 71-72 NBA champion LA Lakers. The Lakers team won 33 straight. Casey Jones will be missed. We'll be right back.